Hey guys, this is Katie with Begging for Balance Dog Training. I'm going to show you really quickly how to do the crate exercise with your dog. So we teach clients thresholds, which just means waiting at doorways. Your dog should always be waiting. They should not be rushing through the door before you do. They just need to wait for permission and then they can go through. This is going to be a really fast exercise that you can practice with your dog anytime you're getting them in and out of the crate. This also goes for getting in and out of the car and going in and out of your home. But I'm just going to show you really fast with a crate. Your dog should always be waiting for permission. Nervous dogs sometimes like to run into the crates, and it's very important that they also don't do that. They wait before they go in and they wait before they come out. So let's get to work and I'll show you guys what to do. So we just walk up and a little bit of leash pressure gets her to stop before going in. Then I'm going to take the leash and I'm going to actually be putting my arm into the cage as I kind of walk forward, and I'm going to say kennel or crate, whichever you prefer as far as teaching the dog. Kennel. Guide her in. Good. Now if I was leaving her for the day, I would take the collars off and then close the door. But I'm going to leave the collars on just so you can see how I'm going to get her out again. Okay, when you're ready to get your dog out, if your dog is super amped up, hyper, adrenalized, you're going to just want to close the door. She is not super raring to go as far as getting out of here, so I can open the door and she's not going to try to get out. But most dogs would want to rush out immediately. And what you're going to do is just close it, open the door again. If they try to stick their nose out, just close it, open the door again. You're going to do this until you see the dog stop trying to get out, and they're just going to sit here and give you just a little bit of eye contact, and that's the respect that we're waiting for. So then you're going to want to put your collar on, put your leash on. If the dog gets excited again, same thing. Close the door, do this exercise until they stop trying to force their way out. And it's all about patience and waiting. Each time you do this, it will become less and less, but it's very important that you're patient and take the time in the beginning. Once your dog is ready to go, you're going to grab your leash up here, sort of near the collar. You're going to get your leash ready in your hand, and then whenever you're ready for the dog to come out, you're going to say, "Let's go," and get the dog out. So same thing again, we're going to walk up and stop. A little bit of leash pressure up should get your dog to sit if they already know auto sit. Yes. Kennel and guidance. And then ultimately the goal is that you can step back from the cage, that you can drop the leash and move away from the cage, move around the cage, and the dog does not just charge out. A little respect. That's all we're looking for. Nope. So she's trying to come out, I just close it. Good. Nope. Good. Get my leash ready, however you hold it. Let's go. Same thing here, walk up. Now if she was to blow in there and try to go right past me, she would get a little bit of leash correction. A short little pop on the collar, and that will get her to stop and respect this threshold. Kennel. Good. Good girl. Same thing again. Get your leash short and ready. Let's go. Hopefully you guys get the idea. The dog is stopping, giving just a little bit of eye contact. Kennel. If the dog refuses to go inside, you're going to hold leash pressure and just wait. And the second that they give just a little bit, you're going to release leash pressure so that you're not just forcing the dog in, you're just applying pressure, waiting, and then when the dog starts to give to leash pressure, you're making sure that you release that so that they're not getting any pressure on the neck once they start taking the smallest step forward. Let's go. Yes, good girl. Kennel. Kennel. See, now here she's refusing. A little bit of leash pressure and release. Good. Good girl. Close it. See how she does. Nope. And I should be able to stand up and even step back, and she doesn't come out. Let's go. Good. Kennel. Leash pressure. Leash pressure. I'm holding pressure. She doesn't want to go in. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Pressure. Kennel. Kennel. Yes, good girl. And I released it as soon as she started walking forward. Good girl. Let's go. Yes, good girl. Kennel. Kennel. Yes, good girl. Good girl. So here I'll show you just an example, just so you can see. Take the collar off, close the door. I'm ready to take her out again, open the door, get my collar ready, bending down, reach in, good girl, collar on. Nope. Nope. So there she tried to come out. She's getting more excited. Let's go. Let's go. Good girl. Kennel. Good girl. So another thing too is if the dog is super excited, it's very important that you keep your tone very even keel. Don't be like, let's go, good job, let's go, because that's going to amp the dog up more. So your voice is also a tool. Ready to put the collar on. Good girl. Oops. Good. Get your leash ready. Let's go. Good girl. Good. Kennel. Yes, good. And that's it, guys. So that is the kennel exercise. I hope that helped, and good luck with your dogs.